Yes, you're most welcome to my amazing video. And in this video, first of all, if you're a first time viewer, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Um, yes. So before I finish with my series of Nigeria, I wanted to talk about the cultural shocks. What are the cultural shocks? Whenever you go to a place, you will get something that you're going to see, and you're going to be like, oh, you're going to see people's ways of living in a certain place, and it's going to shock you. You're going to be like, because in every country there is some every country does something in another way, in a unique way. Every country does something in a unique way. So for example, when I went to Kenya, I saw a lot of things that shocked me culturally, and even then when they come to my country, they're normally shocked. So it's both the positive and negative things. It happens as long as you move, you will see something that you will meet a cultural shock, a ways of living of people in that place that you're not familiar with. So basically, let me start talking about some of the things. The first one is one thing I experienced in Nigeria was the food. Let me start with the food. There was too much pepper in the food, a lot of it. Here in Uganda, we don't cook food. Basically, we don't cook food with pepper. Most of the families, it's rare to find someone that cooks food with pepper. If they cook food with pepper, I mean chili sauce with chili, they put little portion of it. It's not like the one of Nigeria. Nigerian people put a lot of pepper, and this disturbed me a lot. I remember I spent 2 days when I couldn't eat food. Whenever I order for any food, like I would just taste a small bit of it, and I would just taste a small bit of it, and I feel like it's already like it's too much for me. So I couldn't eat food well because of the too much pepper. The food was nice, but the pepper would just stop me from eating the food. It was one thing. Then the second shock that I got from Nigeria, first of all, that goes in the lines of the transportation. When you're moving across Nigerian roads, there are too many police stopovers. A lot of it. Uganda has to, like for me when I'm traveling to my village, in a distance of 100 kilometers, there's only one checkpoint. Only one in the distance of 100. But in the Nigerian road when I was traveling to the southeast, I don't know, like I even lost count of the number of police on the roads. They are like very, 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 very. You can't even finish counting them. There are a lot of police on the. I don't know why there are too many police people on the road. So another shock that I got is the heat. Me, I in my mind, because I've seen most times the Nigerian people, they are a bit fair people in this, like they're not like us, the East African girls. East Africans are a bit dark. So the temperature there was quite hot, especially when I entered Lagos. You would wake up early in the morning at 6, come out and you feel a lot of heat outside. I'm like, hey, this is too much. The heat, here, this side, it can be so hot in the night, but as you wake up in the morning, it is so cold. Because I think it has more because of the vegetation. They have more vegetation there, and that filters the air. I think it's because of that, maybe because Lagos is full of buildings. It's full of buildings, and temperature was quite hot. I didn't expect that. So something else that shocked me way too much is the color. I don't know. I was everywhere I was going. Everyone was referring to me as a black, beautiful queen, melanin beauty. It's like it was like I was the darkest person in Nigeria. Like everyone would use it as a refer. Like they would just use this girl. She's dark, beautiful. Oh, they just talk about hey dark skin. People, someone would even ask you, do you have dark skin? Do you have dark skin people in your place? No, sorry. Someone would even ask you, are all of you dark skin like the way I am? Because I felt like I felt like the most. It was rare. It was so rare to find um dark skinned ladies, even the men. It was so rare. And the most thing that shocked me, guys, I don't want to talk about this, but let me say it's not if anyone is going back to that country, they will know. I was shocked at the men. I've been seeing a lot of the men. The men that side, I have seen them. They use cream, to remove those things to remove the color. You see men. That is so rare in our country. Here, a Luo man in northern Uganda. In Uganda, to see a man that bleaches, Jesus, is by a strong connection. Actually, I don't know if you do that, you're going to turn into a public criticism. A man, female, I can say female do that. Not so many, but at least the females are doing it. But to see a man, but I was seeing that in Nigeria, the Nigerian men, like they see someone a big man, but he has. I'm like, this is so rare. This is not common in my country. In my country, we have very. If you come to northern part of Uganda, we have most of our men are dark skin. Most of our men are dark skin. Now imagine if they all start to erode the melanin. Trust me, I felt in my country right now where I am, even when you like if I stand next to other people, I feel like I'm lighter. But when I went to Nigeria, everyone thought I was a South Sudanese, like depending on the color. Because people were more of fair skin. That's why every time on my post, I always get those comments from people, my fans from Nigerian. Do you get people have fair people or light skinned people, more light or fair people in your place? I don't understand why they always kept asking that question until when I stepped my feet in Nigeria. That's when I got to know that. So it was because of this. Like I was feeling like actually the truth is I felt so confident. I felt so unique. That uniqueness. I felt like my skin. I feel like my skin was being a unique. Black is so expensive. Let me tell you, it's very expensive. I felt like I was so unique, and I did not see anyone that was darker than me. I did not until I left that place. I did not see anyone that's darker than me. Another cultural shock that I got in Nigeria is let me transit to the positive. Is the welcoming nature of the people. Trust me, it's not only the culture. It's not only the culture. But some people were saying that it's because you went to the Igbo land. It's because you do this. That's why you got the welcome. But no, trust me. Right from the airport, right from the airport. When I reached the airport, very many people who were receiving. Well, most of them were even not even from Igbo or Yoruba. They were just those tribes from the minority, those tribes that are not very many. But the way they treated me, the way they welcomed me, like that is the best thing about Nigeria. If anyone goes to Nigeria and tells you the people of Nigeria are not welcoming, they would be lying. So the people of Nigeria are so welcoming. Sorry, these kids are disturbing me. The people of Nigeria are so welcoming. Even when I entered, like they care so much for strangers, so much. I don't know. That is so rare because I've gone to Kenya, but I can say Kenya we are very close. But something that I experienced in Nigeria is that welcoming. There is no country I've gone to. I've just gone to two countries though, but the Nigerian people were more welcoming to me. Even when you go to their home states, when you visit them in their own village, like the way they welcome you, is the same culture as here. The way we welcome our visitors, they make sure the visitor feels very comfortable. And that was one beautiful thing I love. Among the country I've been going to, I will still keep traveling, but I'll be weighing. But Nigeria is still number one via welcoming. There's no any country that beats Nigeria via welcoming people. It's not there. Strangers to that land. It is not there. I give them a big. Many people have been saying that, you guys just talking about the positive things, only about what others were saying when they went to Nigeria. They were encountered with a lot of negative things. They were, but I think it just has something to do with your personality. Your personality has something for people. If you have a personality that is not receivable, if you're going to a country, they're not going to receive you. If you have a personality that is receivable, that's why if you go to a country, make sure you be very humble. You humble yourself, to understand the people that you are in with you, but like understand, like me, understand before you go to a country. Do your research, understand different things about the country here and there. Don't just go to the country. And I've seen some other content creators talk about a lot of things, how Nigeria is so bad. Yes, I said every country has its up and down. Even Nigerians, when they come to Uganda, they will see those up and downs that is here in the country, but also there are always beautiful sides of the country, you know and I have, in this cultural shock, I've talked about all the positive and the negative things that that I got to know about. And another thing I was always forgetting is, how will I bring it? There is too much bribe. How will I bring? It's too much bribe work at, it's common everywhere, but I think in Uganda it's a little bit it's not so open like the way Nigerians, like the way they do it that side. I think it's because of the basic economy and the governance. Uh, People are always asking for bribe. The policeman will come on your window and ask for money directly. But here in Uganda, they will have to call you if they want some bribe from you. They will call you, take you behind the vehicle. Then they ask for the bribe. They can never ask a straight bribe from you, that's from the window, because anyone can be recording and anyone can do anything about it, and you can get yourself arrested. So they have to do it illegally. Even when the driver is giving the money to the police, it will be as if they are greeting themselves when he leaves the money there, not like an open give. If you give a policeman an open give, like you're giving him openly money, he will refuse it and he will arrest you, saying that you're trying to bribe him, you know, because you're showing that you're picking the money. They don't want people to know that you're picking the money from you. You should do as if you're not giving them, like you're just quoting them when you give them. But Nigeria, oh yeah, this is Nigeria now, give. So I was like, wow, what is this? They are so, I'm like, that's a very big cultural shock to me. But every country has its own up and down. One thing I love more about Nigerian is the culture. Also, they have the Nigerian have still kept their culture so intact. They still have the kingdomship. They still have that is one beautiful thing about Nigeria. Like when you are moved to some other African country, I don't want to. When I went to Kenya, Kenya is now more like a Western country, a westernized country. Sorry to mention that, but I'm saying the truth. It's more of a westernized country. It's more of, there is no any bit of culture you'll experience from there. Not too much. It's not too much. But when you go to Nigeria, right from everywhere, everyone has kept their culture so intact, which is one beautiful thing about the Nigerian people. And I love them for doing that. They have done it more than us here in Uganda. They so much have kept most of their, even that they still have a museum having most of their artworks, which is very rare. I don't see it this side in Uganda. We actually, but we didn't keep our art stores. We don't have our art work to show different materials that were used back in the days. But then they have kept not only those materials, but they have kept almost every artwork. All those ones, even those ones that are scary, they kept them. They still have them So that is briefly about the things. The reason why I decided to do this video, because I've been talking a lot of things about Nigeria, both the positive things mostly, and most people have been saying, what if I want to go? Am I only going to encounter with only the positive things only that you've said talks about? I made this video just to clear the air, to know that these things happen. It happens as the country. That doesn't mean that the country is, is very bad for you, but every other country has its ups and downs. So I'm here to give you the ups and downs that you will meet when you go to Nigeria. But if you have character, humility, you come back like you're going to be safe. That's one thing I'm assuring you of, because they are going to keep you safe as long as they know you're a stranger and you're not bossy. If you go there and you want to prove yourself, that that's when it might not be easy for you. You have to be there and be humble. When you go into any country, you're going to be humble. It's just a general thing. Don't go and start not think that have big head that you're in your country, and now you have to start showing people that Yeah, that is it for today, guys. If there's anything you want to talk about before I leave the Nigerian series, because I'm also planning to get into another travel, guys, don't forget to support our travels by joining our travel membership. You can join our membership and support our travels, or we have our PayPal accounts, which acts as our email, so you can send in anything that you have to support our journeys. And another thing is, you can use that same email if you want to use other means of sending. You can use that email and reach to us. Thank you so much for watching. You can comment below if you think you love this video, and also which other country African country do you think I should go next. Yes, that is it for today. Thank you. Bye bye. I love you.